Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Welcome to part 2 of my R1500 Craftsman / MTD riding mower carburetor clean. Been thinking about this all night, and well, not all night, but crossed my mind, you know. This is a 2018, 2019 machine, so what could it be other than the carburetor? You know what I mean? It doesn't look like it's been worked on since it was purchased, and like I said, it surges and then it doesn't start unless you put your hand over the choke. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking it's getting too much gas for it to ignite. Like there's too much gas, so there's not enough spark for it to ignite. So if it's not the carburetor, as you saw yesterday, I put this in the ultrasonic cleaner for about an hour and a half, you know. So it should be plenty clean, you know, after I manually cleaned it already. And then, you know, it's getting fuel now and it starts and stuff if you put your hand over the choke, you know what I mean? Like I said, the choke mechanism is an auto choke, and it goes through that type of thermostat, heated thermostat muffler heated up after it starts to move the choke open. Then I thought, if this doesn't work and it still surges and it has trouble starting, could it be the valves? Because if the valves were out of whack, right, it would allow too much fuel into the combustion chamber, which is what we saw when you crank it, a lot of fuel pops out, you know? So, I mean, that could be it too. I don't really know the valve clearances to this, but it's usually around 4 or 5 1/1000ths. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna take out the parts that I got in the ultrasonic cleaner. Like I said, 2 hours or so, hour and a half, something like that. And like, I've never really believed in ultrasonic cleaners. It has worked for me a few times, but not tremendously. As you can see from the bowl, it does seem much cleaner than before. I will say that, you know. Carburetor itself is very like soapy because it's basically been in soap all night, you know. But it does look pretty clean. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my air compressor and just go through everything again with the air compressor, blow everything out. You guys saw from time lapse, I was blowing this pilot jet out, and then the little O-ring on the end, tiny little O-ring, went flying. And the thing is, I saw it loose, and as soon as I pressed the air compressor, I said, ooh, that's gonna fly off. But it was too late, I already pressed it. Went flying, and there ain't no way you're gonna find that little O-ring. And then I remembered that I had the old Powermore 420cc engine parts in my shed, and I think I still had a carburetor from it. So it's the same engine, you know. I figured that their pilot jet probably has the O-ring on it. If I compare them, slightly, no, it looks like the same, pretty much. But anyway, hopefully I can use this O-ring to put on there. That's all I got, you know. Okay, put everything back. Sucked. I didn't put this on yet, didn't put that on yet, but I wanted to put at least the air cleaner assembly on, so it gives it that choke feeling, you know what I mean? So it's been ultrasonic cleaned. We put everything back. I just turned on the fuel. So the fuel should be trickling down there. Let's see if this son of a bitch starts. Oh man. Shut it off. Hey, I'm stoked because that runs great. Let's try it again. Blades don't engage though. Okay, I've lowered the deck. I'm gonna put this on its side, just so we can see underneath. It's difficult. 30-inch blade. There's a double stack pulley over there. Belt is on here. Belt goes inside that cover so you can't see it. Unfortunately, I think the mechanism is underneath. So I just used the handle. I moved it around and I saw that that was what engages it. This thing was stuck, so I sprayed some penetrating oil right at the joint, Lucas oil, and now it moves. Before it wasn't moving. Spring was just pulling and this wasn't moving. So I guess it hasn't been used in a while, so kind of bound up, rusted. Now it's smooth now and it moves. Let's try it now. Seat safety switch works. Sweet. Okay, so you guys saw, this thing actually drives very quick. I was on like speed number 6 and I was like flying, you know what I mean? The only bad thing about this is that you can't mow in reverse. At least I couldn't find where the mow in reverse override is. When you have the blades going, you put it in reverse, it'll stall. So I had to disengage the blades every time I wanted to go in reverse, which sucked. Also, this doesn't have an emergency brake on it, which means that every time I want to get up, let's say, and open the gate and get back on, I can't keep the engine running. I have to shut off the engine to get off, to open the gate, to turn the engine back on again to go. So it doesn't have an emergency brake, doesn't have the reverse in operation override button. The turning radius is fantastic. Battery's dying every second that I use it because it's so cold out. Battery's not holding up well. Good turning radius, very good turning radius, and you know, it's a cute little riding mower. So got to put in some fuel stabilizer, ethanol safeguard from my friends over at Lucas Oil Products, because I don't know when the guy's going to come and pick it up, so I'm just dumping a little bit in there. That'll be good for storing for at least a while until Mike comes and picks it up for his friend. But this is ready to go now. I'm very stoked that the ultrasonic cleaner actually worked, and we got to take this for a test drive and unseize the blades, and now this thing starts, runs, mows. I shut off the fuel shutoff, and I'm just running it on full throttle until the gas runs out of the carburetor. Let it circulate the ethanol safeguard through the carburetor just so it coats it with like this oily substance. And then wow, this is actually running quite a bit on the little bit of gas that's inside the fuel line to the carburetor. So apparently this gets pretty good gas mileage, but I don't know when this is going to run out. Anyway, I'm glad I got it fixed today. Took 2 episodes to do, but Mike, if you're watching, it's ready for your friend to come and pick it up. Oh, it's still running, it's still running. Thanks a lot for joining me on Mowers and Blowers.
Hey, I'm Andy from Jericho.
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video, and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as, if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.